when it comes to fighting an FGC. If you have to fight them in close quarter combat, you're going to be struggling a little bit.
Yeah, definitely. And obviously, Brawler does not have the kind of range to box a Street Fighter character out. So you've really got to make the most of your confirms, which I have seen Yeast do, but just the pure wall being put up by these fighting game characters, it could be hard to deal with, and certainly in the past has been hard to deal with. So let's see if Yeast can change his fate a little bit, or if Synnister is going to move on with this Ryu. It should be a fun one either way, though, as we start on small battlefield.
I'm stoked. I'm expecting some nice, good aggression. We got the Wario hat on. So, you know what? Maybe Bro is going to be a little bit foul with the gameplay. Who knows? We got the Nair coming through. Side B, I love the fact that we're already seeing a little bit of a difference in comparison to what is considered the kind of norm at this point among me Brawler mains for movesets. Instead of going to be the burning dropkick, we are seeing the suplex, which very much helps in these close quarters, as sometimes FGs do like to go ahead and turtle a little bit.
Yeah, definitely. I personally really like that suplex on Brawler. It's like you said, it can really, put a hand in these close quarter situations. It also does so much damage. Like, I think 19 or 20, I think 19 unstilled, which is really solid damage, especially when you're me Brawler, where you can pick up a kill at like 70% if you get the right juggle down. And it's all Yeast so far, and there's that up B going to clean things up. Yeah, really not respecting the Ryu wall too much here and just getting some nice damage.
Hey, you know what? Sometimes you got to show a little bit of a disrespect to the opponent, and wake up shorty.
Wake up DP,
right.
There it is.
Hey, you know what? Just send it, buddy. And right now we got the other Shoto fighting for his life right now. And now we got the down tilt conversion into the coconuts. And now Thrupper going to be able to break through that aggression. And so far, having that quick burst option to go ahead and call out the unsafe approaches from Synnister is doing really good for Yeast.
Yeah, this B is putting in a ton of work. Getting kills, breaking up combos. I am just noticing that we do not have shot put on deck. We have that flashing Mach Punch, which is a really solid option. It's a very strong move. Goes for it there and almost gets punished with the up tilt Shoryu, but Shoryu misses, and we've got a reversal with Yeast netting another kill. Synnister down to his last stock in this game 1.
Ooh, and I love that, the edge guard too, with just the soft nair.
Yeah, really great edge guard.
Get that stock.
And there's some easy damage. Nice even game so far. Synnister has clawed their way back a little bit after Yeast mostly being in control. Some more damage going to be coming out here. But yeah, like you said, that softener was so good. Edgeguarding Brawler is definitely, something that you can do, especially if you catch him without a jump. It's similar to Zero Suit, where that up B has pretty much no drift. So if you're caught without a jump in the wrong position, you're going to die. Unless you have other resources like the down B at your disposal.
Flip kick.
Yes, exactly.
Better flip kick, many would say.
For sure.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, I see a down throw under a platform as Brawler, and I assume the opponent is dead like at least 7 times out of 10.
It's always got to be Thrupper, right?
Yeah. Oh man, this is close though. Down throw B will, down throw Thrupper.
Not gonna kill, and the second one not gonna kill. Third time's the charm. Hey, if it doesn't work the first time, send it again, as I've always said.
Yeah, and if it doesn't work the second time, either send it a third time if you're Yeast. But hey, great stuff, and honestly, there's nothing Ryu can do in that situation. Like, Thrupper will break focus. It's not like you have another fast option to move away. You could maybe go for an air dodge, but that's probably going to get punished half the time anyway. There was that nice soft nair edge guard, which left Yeast with no resources. And here we go with the trifecta. The second one being the up air, up B, and I think recognizing that Synnister had gone for a nair up in the magnifying glass and knowing that, okay, they're not going to have time to do anything else. Let's just go for the up B again. So great stuff to Yeast to pretty cleanly take that game 1.
And now we got the Hollow Bastion pick. I like it overall, but at the same time, this is still a very good stage for me, Brawler. And so if Yeast can utilize this could be a 2-0 and a handshake. Just head on into the winner's side. That being said, you know what? Synnister has won the majority of these sets for a reason. Bro knows what he's doing. And, I like that attempt to catch the air dodge, but not quite working out. And right now, Yeast kind of showing his cards.
Yeah, definitely really trying to get that mock punch, and it's, getting a little bit too antsy there and almost dies to that aerial Shoryuken. Yeast had a bit of a lead and started to really fish a little bit, and now it's caught up to him with Synnister right knocking on the door to take that first stock. And here we go, some classic fighting game footsies, I'd say.
Between the two FGs, the two Shotos, right?
Mm-hmm, yeah.
Ooh, I love the attempt, but you know what? Breaking on out. Yeast not letting Synnister breathe whatsoever.
Yeah, I really like that dash attack extension from Yeast to just push Synnister further into the corner, but that was a nice Tatsu to then in turn get out of the corner from Synnister. It's pretty even so far. Well, actually, no, I should say it had been pretty even footing, but it is definitely a lead to Yeast right now, especially as Synnister struggles to find this kill. This should do it, yeah. Down tilt Tatsu, a Ryu classic. And we've got, 50% lead to Synnister. There's that dash attack in the corner once again, this time ready for the Tatsu and converts it into an extension. Is it going to be a kill? Not quite, but those were some dangerous focuses, Yin. I'd like to see Yeast capitalize on that next time.
Yeah, sometimes, you know what, you throw those options out as an attempt, but it doesn't quite work. That being said, Yeast going to do the same, and now, Shoryu, not quite going to be able to do it, but you know what, 98%, you've been put on notice, and we are getting the shield pop, baby.
Oh, that was gorgeous. Just non-stop pressure for 20 seconds there. Gets the big extension, gets the fireball into that Shoryu, and then the collarbone breaker into that donkey kick F smash. Just brutal if you're Yeast, but amazing stuff from Synnister. And now we've got a lead. And the lead is gone.
It's gone. Immediately. You need to stop talking about kills, because you know what? Every time you do, it happens.
I know. It's like I want to talk about what happened, and then they're like, nah. It's even.
No.
Don't even start to think about a lead.
No, sir. Ooh, speaking of leads, we are seeing quite a big lead gained, and not quite going to be able to get the kill. You know what? I ain't Prince Ali. I don't just get to will those into existence. That being said, Synnister still trying to keep this pressure rolling. Yeast now going into the Yeast mode, dishing out some nice cool 44. And the head bomb to it.
Dude, sometimes the Yeast rises and sometimes it collapses in on you, and that we saw the ladder right there. The back air into the runoff down air. Synnister had nothing they could do about that, and what a pickup from Yeast to take that 2-0 and break the streak as you were talking about earlier. Taking a set up for Synnister here.
Yeah, I had lost the past 3, but you know what? We're making a statement with this 4th one in a row. It's our turn. This ain't summer 2024 no more. This is the fall.
Absolutely here. Yeah, that was a beautiful game 2 from Yeast. And honestly, I've got to shout out Synnister. They were doing really well throughout the set, but especially that game 2.
So, side note, Lust 2-0 over Jackal.
Yo! Quite the uphead. We were just talking about that before the break. It's like, locals, sometimes top players lose. Yeah, and in 2-0 fashion. Wow, amazing stuff to Lust. And Yin, I'm looking down at losers, and we've got Jackal versus Phantom for 9th.
Oh my gosh, that's gross. That's
that
actually
is gross.
So gross. If Yeast loses to the Bayo, you're on adopting fire. Fair enough. Yeah, no, I'm curious who Jackal has been playing today. I know there's been a couple of times where Jackal's been going other characters, especially the Sonic. So if it's been all Wolf, that's like pretty surprising. But you know what? Shout outs to Lust. Either way, must have played it really well to get that.
Yeah, no, credit where credit's due. Great stuff to Lust. We saw them doing really solidly against Nimbus in that, pre-winners quarters set. And we both sort of mentioned there are things that Bayo can do against Wolf, especially a defensive Wolf, to potentially get an upset there, and we saw it happen. So more to see from Lust in the future, in particular this match with Yeast coming up in winners semis here in a little bit. But, just really solid stuff from everyone we've seen so far, and we've got a nice top 8 shaping up here.
Which is